your gums. So we do a lot of education of how to properly brush and the oral hygiene part. We will check the depths between your teeth, like you were talking about the bone. So we check to make sure that part's healthy. We can place sealants on the teeth that protect your teeth against cavities. We place fluoride. We take x-rays. But you're right, we do a lot, but we do it all so then the dentist can come and check, and then he can do
the extra hard stuff, I guess. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the things that involve more schooling to learn.
Okay. Well, that's good to know. I've always, a lot of people don't know that stuff, and I just thought it was interesting for people. I love weird facts and quirks like that. Just to get back to the nonprofit, so you shared your goals. What are the biggest concerns you see coming up besides time management and just growing the nonprofit and
right?
And
I mean,
getting it
concerns that I'm gonna need like a second me.
Yeah.
A second person. I'm like eventually gonna need another person. I don't know if anyone want to do what I'm doing for free, so eventually I'll need someone to kind of help me, whether I pay like an intern or have an intern or like an assistant. And
I was gonna say, can you do that since dental hygienists need to practice?
I thought you were talking about the nonprofit.
Well, yeah, nonprofit, but I mean, can you hire like a student dental hygienist to come and like, I guess, get more education? Is there any requirements for stuff like that, or are you going through school? No.
In school, we did like a community course where you would go and volunteer. So I guess technically, yeah, they could come volunteer with me.
Okay.
But yeah, I guess I could look into getting an intern. But I feel like just doing like the email, like if I could have someone like help me with a couple things like that. For now, it's like manageable and I can do it.
I'm thinking like, I guess, because you said, getting a van and like getting.
I feel like that's like way down the road. Like we don't have a lot of funds. Like luckily I said like toothbrushes are very cheap. So when we are established, we may be able to apply for grants. And I think if we had a plan, we'd be able to like do something bigger.
You looking for like a home base too? Like.
Yeah. I don't know. Because right now we just do it out of our house.
That doesn't get old? You're cool with that?
Yeah. Mm. I mean, I go to the office. I go to my office every day. So I already go somewhere every day. And on my day off, I can work from home.
Like boxes of toothbrushes all over the place.
Well, so luckily, when we had the 1,000 toothbrushes, they came in the week before. We bagged them up and then got them out of the house and brought them over. Okay. So they were only in our house for about a week.
So not a big deal.
Yeah, we made it work for a week.
But it's gonna grow. It's gonna grow. So
yeah. So okay, I didn't think about all the toothbrushes in my house. Like Zach's office right now is like the second bedroom, his desk, and JKL smiles like toothbrushes everywhere. All the supplies and the plant room. We have our plants all there too.
Oh, there you go. Well, you're gonna figure it out. It sounds like it's growing extremely fast and well, and people don't realize how important tooth health is, and just kind of wanted to give them a little insight on what a dental hygienist does, as well as your 501c3 nonprofit is. And
well, I'm hoping I did the dental professionals like justice on everything I said, but
yeah, well, I mean, this is more about the nonprofit anyway. But no, I appreciate you coming on. I know you said your ultimate goal is to have like a van or a place and stuff like that, but what's I guess I can say I like to end it on a problem that you see in your world constantly that needs attention, and what are some solutions that can come up with that?
In
in dental world, your personal world, like whatever it is you see, like it doesn't have to be dental.
Well, I don't know if I have solutions, but I just like feel like access to care, access to education, like it's just something that needs solutions for. And
see, that's the reason I like asking that question, because you do have solutions. You're coming up with solutions right now. It's just going to take time to get there. You're already doing the education part with the kids. And
but I mean all care, like all health
care.
Oh,
well, yeah. No, I get it. But you can only do what you can do. You know what I mean?
Well, that's helpful. That like reminds me why I'm doing what I'm doing.
So, with that being said, where people can find you, anything you want to plug, go for it. Just let everybody know.
Sure. Well, like we're saying, my name is Jessica Morgan. You can find me at our website, jklsmiles.org, on Instagram at jklsmiles, and also Facebook, same at jklsmiles.
All right. And with that being said, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
All right. And that about wraps it up for today's show. As I mentioned before, you can always find the contact information in the show notes. As with any show that we do, this podcast is actually the last of the Philadelphia podcast from the Block to School event back in August. So as you can tell, we've had a lot and we got more on the way, more to come. So stay tuned. Jess is a very kind person and I love what she's doing for the community and the youth. I think I feel like it's severely lacking, as far as dental hygiene in the young ones. So shout out to her. Although this podcast was recorded back in August, Jess wanted me to let you know about a couple future events that will be held soon. As Halloween is upon us, Jess will be having a Boo Bash with Councilman Hennon on October 31st. Then in November, JKL Smiles will be partnering up with You're Beautifully Made, which is another nonprofit organization that advocates and provides services for children, young ladies, women, and families regardless of sex, gender, or race. They offer support, education, provide programs, and community engagement to help those flourish and be successful in all aspects of life. Jess will be partnering up with them, where they will be handing out dental information and supplies to new moms. So that's always good. And for the last event of the year, the Big Bash, the end of the year, John, with JKL Smiles. You heard it back in the Block Gives Back episode. The end of the year, John. You can go check out The Block Gives Back for all the new flyers that are coming out. JKL Smiles will be volunteering with The Block Gives Back, so be sure to be on the lookout for all those amazing and positive events coming soon. Speaking of The Block Gives Back, I will be making another trip to Philly this week, so you can catch me volunteering this Saturday at the Block Shop for the weekly Feed the Block event. So I highly encourage you to stop by, get yourself a hot meal, and enjoy the festivities. If you want to donate or check out any of these amazing organizations, once again, check out the show notes for all the details. And as always, while you're there, subscribe to the podcast if you haven't done so already. Give us a rating and a review if you really want to support us. And check out all social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram at Limelight Highlight. Check us out on Twitter at LL_highlight. And if you want to send us an email about something positive, like news or a positive thing you were part of, or just to say hi, you can do that at limelight_highlight@gmail.com. That's it for this week's show. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday. So yeah, until next time, be humble, be helpful, pay it forward, and be the best you. I'll talk to y'all later. Thanks for listening.